Good time today, everyone. I'm Sidiwal, and this is finally the time for episode 13 of the Baccano, which, while not exactly the last episode, but it kinda is, since 3 hour episodes, from my understanding, is just over. So, I am expecting what everything what we seen, every storyline what we was watching for all this entire time, gonna more or less conclude to the state what was in the first episode. Well, there is still a few characters what we didn't see yet. I am guessing, well, there is possible we're gonna see them in this episode, but honestly, I'm more expecting to see them in others, I guess. But besides that, well, we actually learned most of the stuff what we wanted to learn already. We know how characters get immortality, more or less. We actually don't know in which moment they get immortality. We still didn't see this moment, but I am guessing they just drink serum by mistake. Not sure if it's even gonna be explained there or not. But yeah, we totally know what everyone have their immortality already. I guess for now, most of the questions, how Annie's gonna or not gonna kill Isaac and Miriam, like is she gonna rebel against Kuwait's order or Sofika's gonna save them for now. I am guessing she gonna rebel because she was in the good relationships with Isaac and Miriam after this first meeting. But then again, it is Isaac and Miriam. I'm not gonna be surprised if they're gonna be in good relationships, even against the person who was trying to kill them. And another thing about Isaac and Miriam, since we are starting talking about them, so in the another timeline on the train, they are together with Cheslav, and Cheslav learned what they actually immortal. Again, question: this time, what gonna prevent Cheslav from killing them? Is it gonna be just because he thankful for them trying to save him, or again something else? Also, Cheslav still didn't know about Jacuzzi. I am guessing right now he gonna think what only immortals would make him say his real name was Isaac and Miriam. Or maybe even only Isaac, because he seen only Isaac killing himself. Actually, it turned true for us. In all of these episodes, we see only Isaac to be immortal. We just was guessing what Miriam also immortal. But it's not confirmed right now, I think. Anyway, stepping aside from Isaac and Miriam, so now there is Talos, who kinda became a little bit useless, but we don't know his whereabouts after the story yet. Like, he can be dead, but then it's gonna be a little bit strange because his sister was searching for him in the future. And I think if Dal's gonna be dead, it kinda make Eve's line a little bit pointless. Yeah, not sure. Mostly because I am thinking what well, I'm pretty sure what this story was taught for us in anime, not actually cover all light novel. And because of that, since he was following Eve for quite some time, I am guessing that her story still should continue. And if not for her brother, how she gonna be relevant to the story? So I guess we'll see. Or not. So who else left? Well, Ganders and Firo, and also Maiza. Well, for everyone besides Maiza, I think we know what they alive, so it's pretty much the same. We just want to see resolution what gonna happened with them and Kuwait's right now, how they gonna save themselves. Then returning to the train, there is pretty much only cultists left, and since I don't think they important charters, I think they're gonna be finished in this episode. And since Lat was pretty much right off for now, I am guessing what is banned if even anyone left at this point, because well, Vino was quite good in killing them. But even if someone is still alive, they probably just also gonna die. But yeah, I guess all of this we're gonna see in this episode. So let's start watching actually.
私の持ってる最後の火薬玉ニースだと思って大事に爆発させるよ
抵抗したら殺せ。
エリス冗談だろ
何
Okay, yeah, pretty much stuff what we was remembering. No, wait, Lat lost his hand. Oh, I actually didn't remember this.
男の方はわからないが女の方は無事だなあいつただのクズかと思ったら大したもんだそう思わないかさてと生き残った方を俺が殺す約束だったがあいつの生死が不明になったどうすればいいと思うヒューイってやつはお前の恋人か家族か父親か不老不死ってのは本当なのか
Huey kinda interesting here. I really want to learn more about him eventually, but don't think we're gonna learn in this episode. Maybe it's gonna be more about him in others?
してあれか俺がヒューイを脅して不老不死の秘密を横取りするかもしれないとか考えてるのかお前の家族はそいつだけかそいつがただ一人の家族だから何としても守りたいってわけだそうだろ一つ考えたんだけどな俺とお前が結婚すれば俺はそのヒューイってやつの息子になるそうすると俺もお前たちの家族ってことになるから問題はなくなるわけだ
Can't say I ship them. Well, I guess I was already kinda clear what I don't really like Claire, pretty much as Lad. Like, I think sometimes credit charters can be interesting, but not in this case. In this case, I don't know why, but I find both of them quite annoying.
冗談と思うのは勝手
Maybe it's actually a good writing, because if we think about that, then crazy charters seems attractive. It's kinda strange, I guess, so I guess it makes sense.
だが俺は本気だ俺はお前の仲間と違ってお前を裏切らないヒューイから不死身の秘密を奪うような真似もしないそんなものは必要ないからななぜなら俺は不死の力があろうがなかろうが絶対に死なないからだ俺がそう信じているからだ
If she actually gonna agree.
だからお前も黙って俺を信じろ
Actually, I kinda want to see Huey, what he think about all of this.
俺が決して死なない男だと
あ
もうすぐ川に出る警察に捕まる気がないならそこから飛び降りろ俺への答えはそこの屋根に刻んでおいてくれじゃあな投げたければナイフを投げつけてもいいぞ避けるから
Interesting title.
ジャグジーは普段は泣き虫だけど覚悟を決めた時は絶対に泣かないんですよあの入れ墨を入れた時も一度も泣き言を言わなかったんです
じゃあいつもはなんであんなに泣き虫なんすか
さて覚悟はいいか入れ墨男
So is Jacuzzi gonna finish this guy here?
しばよったが小僧何どうした
Well, this is convenient.
バカな
Actually, it's kinda interesting because what Isaac and Miriam, while being kinda comedic relief characters, but they also affect quite a lot of events by themselves, and as well affecting a lot of characters. I am feeling that without them, a lot of things didn't happen in the first place, or developed completely differently from what we see in anime. Anyway, this is Nis. Are we seeing first meeting between Nis and Jacuzzi? Are we gonna learn how she get her scars? Well, one assumption that I was making before, well, I'm not sure if I said out loud, I think not. But I was thinking it's maybe connected with her just loving her explosives, but I guess this kinda boring for the story, so maybe it's connected to their conflict with Russo family. Like I believe they said what Russo family killed some of their people from their band. Maybe this is how Nis actually was injured. And yeah, by the way, I just realized for some reason was thinking that Jacuzzi is immortal, which I believe not the case. Interesting. On which point I mixed it up? Like, is it time actually assumed it because Cheslav said his name and I was thinking it's because of Jacuzzi for some reason, or just it's somewhere in between watching episodes, I forget about it and, well, for some reason, was misremembering what Jacuzzi is immortal. Anyway, I guess sorry if it was bothering you before with my mistake, because I totally sure I make this mistake before with this episode. But yeah, I believe Jacuzzi actually immortal. As far as for now, we don't know any points on which he was able to get elixir. Like, he is involved in the incident a year ago, so there is no reason to think what Jacuzzi is immortal. Yeah, anyway, again, sorry. Let's continue. So let's see what it's with Nis.
僕思ったんだ。きっと泣きたい時が一番頑張らなきゃいけない時なんじゃないかって。だからね、普段からたくさん泣いておくことにしたんだ。一番泣きたい時に流す涙を今のうちに流しておくんだ。一番頑張らなきゃいけない時にもう涙が枯れているように。
あとはお願いします。
姉さん。
ニックは先に降りて回収組と合流してください。
Oh, it was him shooting. I was thinking it's sound from shooting what another person in black was shooting Vino.
便利だろう。拳を握って相手に押し付ければ弾が発射されるって仕組みだ。さて、とんだアクシデントだったが、この距離なら貴様一人。
Well, I guess good thing what I remembered what Jacuzzi is not immortal, because this means what his injuries actually important. Well, if we're not considering what we actually know what he's alive.
丸焼きにするには十分だ。言い残すことはないか、坊主。なんだこの化け物は。
まさかレイルトレーサー。
Wait, what? What this? Strange. Maybe it's Huey, but he wasn't acting before and didn't show anything special before, so, well, besides his telepathy. So yeah, I actually not sure what it is.
アイザックさん、ミリアさん。何？ごめんなさい。ありがとう。最後に二人と話せて本当に良かった。もしも一つだけ私のわがままを聞いてくれるなら。
If she just going to let them go, well, Quaid's probably not gonna be happy about this.
私のこと忘れないでください。
Oh, and I guess she expecting what Quaid's gonna kill her. Well, while I was expecting her spare Isaac and Miria, I didn't expect her to attack Quaid.
来るなクソ。死ね燃えろ
チェス君大丈夫かチェス君。
Maybe it was Chislav's blood? Like, he probably lose a lot of it while Claire was torturing him, but he also already have more than enough time to recover, so hard to say.
なんで私を食べない。
Well, actually, he is quite close to this place. But actually, since this explosion pretty much resolve fight with this guy, I'm not sure if this blood are gonna get explanation.
姉さん。
バカな。丸腰で何をする気だ。
自分は心の中にある。
Okay. Well, it was quite obvious that he gonna die. After all, as I already said, he just don't feel like important character at all.
なんださっきから敵か。なんだこいつ。
Okay, so no, we actually get explanation. It is indeed Chislav's blood.
きっとこれがレールトレーサーだよ。食べ残しのチェス君を食べに来たんだよ。
さあそんなことさせるか。
ニースよかった。 無事だったんだね。
私は大丈夫。それより早く血を止めないと。
これなんだね。例の新型爆弾。やったね。お宝も手に入れたんだ。僕たち。
ジャグジー。
あのね、ニース。僕はさ、今までちょっと多く泣きすぎたのかもしれない。だからさ、多く泣きすぎた分は君の分まで泣いたってことにするよ。僕がニースの分も泣いたんだから、これから辛いことがあっても泣かないでよ。
He's a kinda interesting character, in the sense what he kinda feels like generic protagonist from the shonen story, but because he's not a main character in this anime, and we're not entirely following him as we do in, well, another story with characters like this, I find it a little bit harder to empathize to him, well, mostly because his like cowardly and crying behavior, what he's showing sometimes, feels a little bit more obnoxious and annoying when from characters from whom we like completely aware, always like them feelings and constantly well watching them as I already said. But yeah, it is interesting. And I guess since he kinda stopped constantly crying, at least for now, eventually I am finding him a little bit well a lot less annoying when I was finding him when we first meet him. Like I can say I like him. I don't feel like we've seen enough of him for this. But yeah, at least I find him interesting.
ジャグジー。
What Claire gonna be doing here? I mean, I don't think there is a reason for him try to kill Jacuzzi.
そろそろだとは思っていた。お前の前にも何体か作ったが、やはり余計な知識を得た途端に裏切ったからな。
Oh,
人思いには殺さん。たっぷりと苦しませてやる。
こいつテニスに何した
貴様ら
maybe with them distracting Quates, Maiza gonna be able to do something?
そいつは俺も聞きてえな。
あなたは。
痛えじゃねえ貴様が。
みんな
なあライザー、なんで俺たち死なねえんだ？
そうか。貴様らが飲んだんだな。
Ah, is they all immortal? I guess it explains things. Like, I was thinking before only Gundar's brothers, Piero and Isaac and Miri became immortal from these potions. But I guess if they all drink them, like all Martillo family and Gundar's family, not sure about. Either was only Gundar's here or more from their people. But so much immortals. Isn't gonna become a little bit messy? Well, they still can be killed, but then there is a lot of them. I don't think Quaid's gonna be trying to kill them all. It's kinda risky.
俺たち手袋や倉庫を燃やしたことはあったけどよ。頭を燃やすのは初めてだな。
Ah,
その男の頭に右手を乗せてください。早く。
テニス貴様。
wait, they actually gonna?
食べたいって心に念じて。
Ah. I didn't expect this. They really killed Quaid. Huh. Then how story gonna continue from this point? He was pretty much one bad big guy. Well, I guess it's kinda makes sense, because if you think about 10-hour stories from this after, like Durara or Death Mount, Death Play, this story never was about fighting against some one evil guy or something. It is stories about just different characters with their own stories and, well, interactions between these characters. I guess guess it just in Baccano actually. Well, it already wasn't about Quates, but it still kind of was all around with story on the train, well, and pretty much two timelines before the train and after the train. And now when this all pretty much get resolution more or less, or gonna get a resolution, I kinda not sure how it's gonna continue from this point. Well, I am guessing we're gonna get hints of it closer to the end of this episode. Well, maybe even starting from right now, since we is in the middle. And I guess also in Novas.
あれ赤いのがいなくなってる。
ジェスカは
Well, yeah, as I already said, there is pretty much just no reason for Vino to kill them.
ジャグジ今の
レイルトレーサーかな。
ジャグジ
ドニ
さあ何を迷ってる。あと少しほんの少しだけ右手を伸ばせば。
よかった本当によかった
本当にね。でもどうして怪我が治っちゃったのかな。
そんなのは簡単さミリアンいいかレイルトレーサーってのは悪い子からパクって食べちゃうだろきっと食った後でチェスはいい子だってことに気がついて食ったものを返しに来たのさ
そっか、それなら辻褄が合うね。違うよ、
ね
僕はいい子なんかじゃないよ。僕嘘をついたんだ。
嘘
ニューヨークへ家族に会いに行くって言ったけど、本当は知り合いに会いに行くだけなんだ。僕には家族なんてい
Interesting. With whom Slav actually meeting? Is he want to meet with Maisa? Then he kinda really cautious about our immortals, so I'm not sure if he can trust them. But I have no idea with whom else he want to meet. After all, well, he killed the guy who was torturing him. Well, maybe there is some another immortals left, but then again, it's pretty much same as with Maisa. There are immortals, and I'm not sure if Cheslav can trust them.
ないんだ。今までもこれからも。
そうだったのか
ジェスカはやっぱりいい子だったんだね。
みんなを心配させないようにそんな嘘をついてたなんて一番辛いのはチェス君自身なのにな
ジェス君はすごくいい子だったんだね。
よしこのアイザックに任しとけや
よかったね、ジェス君。アイザックに任せればもう安心だよ。だからね、もう笑ってもいいんだよ。
うん
ー。おーいアイザックさ
も
ん、イリアさん。
ジェス君。
So is Firo now know everything what Quates was know? Oh, it's kinda interesting, because Quates pretty much know a lot of stuff. So yeah, right now Firo became quite powerful and knowledgeable. I mean, I'm not sure if he gonna use it, but yeah, he kinda know, maybe not how prepare full elixir, but at least incomplete version of it, as well as he know about important people with whom Quates was dealing.
お願いがあります。私もう死んでしまうみたいなんですけど、私のことも食べてくれませんか？
Well, I am guessing what he gonna save any science. He probably know about homunculus right now, if he was able to comprehend all of these hundreds years what he gets from Quates, which kinda a little bit crazy. Sound like it is a lot. Also kinda interesting what Ennis can be eaten. Did I forget something? Well, I am guessing what Quates somehow use knowledge about immortality potions for creating homunculus.
何バカなこと言ってんだ。
まだアイザックさんたちに言いたいことがたくさんあるんです。だからお願いです。私を食べて私の伝言を伝えてください。
言いたいことがあるんなら自分で伝えろよ。不思議だな。君を助ける方法を俺は知ってる。
そうか。セラードの知識はもうすべてあなたに。
あんなじじいを食べた甲斐があったよ。俺の名前はフィーロ。君は？
エニス、どうして？もう知ってるはずなのに。
君の口から聞きたかったのさ。
Okay. Unlike Shane and Claire, these two actually looks cute together.
もう何笑ってんですか。アイザックさん、ミリアさんまで。
話してもらおうか。ダラス・ジェノワードの行方を。
お目覚めですか？
なんだこれ。おめえらなんで生きてんだよ。
さあ、フィーロの話じゃあなた方と同じ不死の体なのだそうです。ただし残念ながらあなた方と違って老いて死ぬことはないそうですが、そういうわけであなた方にはご自分たちのしたことの責任を取っていただこうと思います。
Oh, really? Well, this kinda cruel. I mean, still think they maybe deserve death, but this? Well, I guess now they at least can be saved. It's just question if they even gonna return him to his sister, if they even gonna be sane after this.
半永久的にハドソン川の底で溺れ続けていただきます。
人思いにやってやりたかったが、撃っても殴っても死なないんじゃ仕方ねえよね。
Wait, didn't they know how to eat immortal? I actually don't know if it's good or not, because from one point it's mean now they need to somehow live with another immortal people with whom they can deal unless they gonna do same things like with Dallas. But from another point of view, it is a lot of immortal. And even worse, most of them belong one mafia family. Well, maybe two. So now there is a really strong mafia family which can do pretty much whatever they want without fearing anything.
には優しいね。
あなた方が川の底で老衰死するまで暇だろうからって選別ってやつですね。
ひどい。ひどいわ。
お言葉を返すようですが、あなたのお兄さんは我々の仲間を無残に殺したんです。1年前、この場所で。従ってお詫びはしません。ただ、あなたには心からお悔やみ申し上げます。我々にできるのはそれだけです。
ハドソン川か。捨てたのなら拾うのは勝手だな。
ですが、所有権はまずは肉親にあるのでは？
兄をどうするおつもりですか？
調べる。ある研究所で徹底的にな。
兄を引き上げていただけるんですか？
ああ、永遠に溺れ続ける苦しみからは解放してあげ。
Well, don't think experience gonna be really good also, but I guess it's still better than eternally drowning.
られるだろ
Actually, well, it's not important anymore, but I guess one kinda good thing for Dallas who being drowned, it what his serum actually wasn't finished. So even without saving him, he should eventually die. But yeah, not important anymore.
合わせてはいただけるんですね。
う。約束しよう。
兄をお願いします。
イブちゃん、いい
I still can't expect him be completely insane.
の？その人は君の家族の仇に当たる人なんだよ。
言い訳に聞こえるならそれでも構わん。だが、レイモンドとジェフリーを殺したのは私の指示ではない。この男が勝手にしたことなのだ。ボス。
No, so yeah, he eventually indeed killed her family. For some reason, I was thinking what he was like.
ボスじゃないですか。私を助けにしてくれた。これで少しは示しがつけられたかな。
兄に教えてあげたいんです。奇跡はあるって。川底の地獄から救い出してあげれば兄もわかると思うんです。
邪魔したな、ガンドール。
イブちゃん。
Interesting. Well, I guess this was one of the things what gonna become more important in the future because while Eve's and Dell's story kinda get resolution, I still think it's not entirely the truth. Like I feel Eve's story can be continued, but I'm not sure how. I guess we're probably not gonna see. But I am planning to read a light novel after we finish. So
エニスにフィーロにマイザー久しぶりだな、まあいい人たち。
そうで何よりだね。そうそうエニス。
okay, so Chisław indeed wanted to meet Maiza. Interesting, what Chisław trust him.
この子チェス君っていうの。
そうなんだよエニス。この子エニスの弟にしろよ。それがいいよ。これが俺たちのお土産だい。
とっておきだね。こんにちは。こんにちは。
チェス、
マイザー。私はこの男を食らうためにこの町
Oh,
に
okay, yep. This is explaining
やっ
things.
てきたんだ。
なあ、二人は知り合いってことなのかミリア。
きっとそうだよアイザック。知り合いに会いに来たってチェス君言ってたし。来たぞ。そうして私の頭に右手を乗せて私を食おうとするんだ。その前に食ってしまえ。さあ右手をマイザーに突き出すんだ。何をしてる。ごまかしだ。気を使ってるふりをして後でゆっくり食おうって魂胆なんだ。
いいんですよ、チェス。
騙されるな。
いいんですよ、昔のままで。
こいつも決まってる。マイザー、もうあの船には戻れないはずだったのに。会いたかった。会いたかったよ、マイザー。
Interesting. Well, he don't really acting as 200 years old. Well, I guess everyone adult can be emotional in moments like this. But I kinda interested if his body actually affect his mind.
フィーロ、マイザーさん、俺全部わかってます。フィーロ、それなら言うまでもないでしょう。よりによってあなた方に。どうしたんですか、マイザーさん。永遠に生きるという苦しみをあなた方に。何言ってるんですか、マイザーさん。俺ら全然気にしてないですよ。むしろ死なないでいいんだ。ヒャッホーって感じですよ。
よくわからんからヒャッホーヤッホー元気出せよマイザー
Well, they all happy right now, but I don't think it's gonna continue like this for eternity.
棟梁や矢車さんなんて黙ってりゃ長生きですねでごまかせますよ。
何を言うんだフィーロ。新たなる幹部の誕生を祝って乾杯。
さあさあさあさあ、どうぞどうぞ。どうぞ。こんなめでたい席に誘ってくれたんだからな。
せめてものお礼だね。
Wait, is this flashback? Is this showing how they actually drink their elixir? Yeah, well, it's already was quite obvious. Also, again, interesting to see what Isaac and Miria had a really important role in all of this.
グレット、これでいいんだろうか。
気づいていたんだが、結局俺は止めなかった。俺たちなら長続きする。なんとなくそう思っただけなんだがな。まあいい。
マンハッタンで待ちます。いつまでもあなたを待ちます。どうか探してください。私もあなたを探します。
マンハッタンと言われても範囲が広すぎるな。それに俺の名前も教えてないし。まあガンドールの兄弟に義理を果たした後になるが、探してやるさ、必ずな。
Okay. Yeah, don't know what to think about this. As I already said, I kinda don't ship these two. Well, it's kinda hard to ship when you don't like one of the characters, but let's see. Or probably again not. Not see how it's gonna be in the future. Oh, well, this is quite time skip. Okay, this two again.
これでたくさんの子供たちが救われたぞ、ミリア。
毒電波からだね、アイザック。
なあ、イギリスのサンだかネイチャーだかによると、携帯の電波のせいで家族から会話が失われ、子供はゲームに走り、父親は外に愛人を作って、母親は働きに出るんだそうだ。
家庭崩壊だね。
なあ、だから俺たちがそれを食い止めるのさ。
少子化対策だね。
ところでミリア、
何アイザック。
俺たち年取ってないような気がするんだけど。
Seriously?
気のせいだ。
Okay. They may be stupid, but they also funny, so whatever. But yeah, kinda crazy. It was require 70 years for them to notice what they not aging, but okay. Interesting in how much important events through these 70 years they actually was part of. Well, maybe we're gonna see something from this in OVAs, or it's maybe gonna be in light novel. Well, I am guessing it's the end.
ミリア！どうしてこうなったかわかんないけど、俺たちは常に新しく生まれ変わってるってことか？
リフレッシュだね。毎日が誕生日だね。
じゃあお祝いしなきゃな。みんなを呼んで毎日パーティーだ。
Okay, so it is the end. And yes, surprisingly, it is feelings like a proper ending. So I guess good for anime, especially since it never get a second season. So at least people who watched anime probably wasn't left disappointed. It's too much. But yeah, funny enough, I actually have no idea how it can continue from this moment. Like, yes, there is some lines left that can be continued. Also, nothing would immediately require continuation. Well, I guess mostly it's mysteries about Our Immortals from the ship. There was also a dish what was made on the ship and of which we don't know anything about. There is a demon who promised to return or at least meet again with Huey eventually, and I don't think it's happened. Well, maybe, who knows. Well, also, Huey himself, he just in the jail right now. I don't think he gonna continue being in the jail for eternity. He probably on some point gonna start acting on his own. If we leaving aside all immortals, then there is also Lad, and even if I don't really like to think about him, he still probably gonna play the role in this story. Like, there is no way he gonna forgive Claire as well as actually on our immortals, because it seems like they exactly the people whom he like killed the most. I think he just don't have a way to kill them, but I'm not gonna be surprised if he gonna find one at some point. So there is also was a package or something from Senator on the train, and I believe we also didn't learn anything about this thing. Also, actually, newspaper and daily days. Like, I was expecting we're gonna see more Carol and Gustav, but no, we see them only in first episode. Also, there is a president of the newspaper whom we never seen. Like, I was thinking maybe it's Gustav, but apparently it's a different character. Yeah, anyway, I guess there's more than enough to continue the story. Also, two women from the first episode, as well as this entire scene when they was cornering Isaac and Miria, about them being immortal. Like this didn't happen in these episodes. Yeah, I guess we'll see in August if it's gonna give us more clear answer about how this story gonna continue in the future in the light novel. But yeah, for now we actually finish main story of the anime, and I really enjoyed it. It was a little hard to follow it, especially on the start, but eventually all storylines, all timelines connect with each other and now completely have sense. Anyway, I guess it was all for today, so goodbye, have a nice day. If you enjoy this video, if so, press like and subscribe. And if you want to see unedited version, more episodes or recordings of previous streams, then check my Boosty, link in the description.